These doors ruined. Play.
How's your case coming along? Anything I can do to help? Oh, yeah. I remember this scarf. And the perfume on it. Young. Blonde style. Well, came in here a while ago. Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it's written in Yucatec. It's a Mayan language spoken in southern Mexico. I can't help you with the translation, though. You know who might be able to help you is Clint. I heard he's quite a world traveler. You might give it a try.
These doors.
Hey there, Mike. You hungry? Just baked tasty shepherd's pie.
Really not hungry because I just had a couple of smokes.
No, if you ate here as often as you ask questions, I could retire. What's on your mind? She was real pretty, though a little heavy on the makeup. I think she said her name was Emily. Clint's done real good for himself. That chocolate stand up at Tower's doing some pretty good business.
This customer in now. This door open led to my parents found this in the attic and sent it to me. Remember the pastoral days of my early youth, riding my trusty Mount Striker, chasing bank robbers and horse thieves. And all that came to an end one summer afternoon during an electric storm. The lightning struck a transformer near our home, creating a tremendous power surge. It was after the accident my brothers and sisters started calling me Tex. Whenever I asked them, they just laugh and wink at each other. I did find out this next these on a city scale. Enabling it to stop and fair. Most of these on a purchased at a yard. These components at a yard. Enabling it to stop and fair. These components at a scale. Enabling the only computer in the office. These components. On my there we go. Back to Google. That's the way. This was a video. Never get women create capable. I need to find some stuff to put in here. That's my plans for Dr. Lamb. I really need some stuff to. Bring truth, man. This is my.
If you're here for chocolate, you're out of luck. I'm all out of stock until tomorrow.
I'm not here for chocolate, Clint. Just answer 2 questions. Nobody gets hurt. Louis told me that you might be able to help me out.
Ah, how's that?
Well, he says you're quite a world traveler. Tell me what to make of this.
Let's see. Here it is. The cheese
Yeah?
factory is on fire. Hell, I can't read any of that crap. Jesus, I tell Louis I went to Tijuana a couple times and now what? Something on Marco Polo? Emily? Yeah, you must be talking about the girl who sings at the Flamingo. She's come by here a couple times with a gigantic guy named Gus Leach. He runs the Fuchsia Flamingo, and he might be Emily's boyfriend. They come by every once in a while and order the Bliss biscuit. Actually, now that you mention it, the last time those two were here, Leach dropped a key under his seat, and I didn't find it until after he left. I've been meaning to run it down to the Flamingo, but if you're gonna go that way, drop it off for me.
This gate alley. This must be the door to the.
Didn't mean to wake you, Emily. I'm sorry. How did you get in here?
You recognize this? It's me. You dropped it down by Coy Tower, but I brought it by just to check and make sure it was the right one.
Well, you're a regular Boy Scout, aren't you?
What's funny you'd say that, because I used to be a Boy Scout, Troop 77. But now I'm a PI, and I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What's that smell?
Not sure, but my best guess is this is what you're smelling. Oh, it's not mine. Really?
Where'd you get this?
Well, I found it next door at the Ritz. That's where I live, and I've been trying to find out who it belongs to.
I'll make sure it gets to the right person. Now, why don't you run along before I call the cops?
Hi.
You're just a little late, aren't you?
Okay. I know this looks really bad, and you're probably really upset with me.
You're damn right I'm upset. I didn't deserve to be stood up.
This has to be one of the worst days of my life. I finally get a date with you and somebody decides to knock me out. I wouldn't blame you if you ever talked to me again.
I heard a lot of lame excuses, but this has got to be the worst one ever.
I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I was out for like 16 hours.
And why should I believe you?
You don't have to if you don't want to. But if you let me buy you a drink, I'll let you feel the bump on my head.
Ooh. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's not like I've never taken a shot to the head before. It's hard to believe my brain still works.
You really shouldn't set yourself up like that.
Yeah, I know. But hey, speaking of setups, I think we both need a drink. What do you think about tying one on down at the Fuchsia Flamingo?
Funny you should mention that place. I just got a membership last week, and I've been wanting to try it out. So what do you think?
This place shows a complete lack of taste. $25 to check my coat and hat. I like it, though.
I think it's great. But then, of course, I've always been attracted to blatant tackiness.
Should I take that personally?
Take it any way you like. Do you remember yesterday I told you I had something I wanted to tell you?
Yeah.
Well, lately I've been thinking more about us.
As in, you and me.
I have to admit, up until a couple of weeks ago, I thought you were just another smug and sensitive bag of hormones. I couldn't even figure out I was attracted to you until I decided it was just another misguided response to me feeling like I was getting old.
Well, 30 is not old. You're still a kid.
But now that I've gotten to know you better, underneath it all, I realize that you're a really decent guy. And like I always said, I've always been attracted to you in a rugged, lost boy sort of way.
Now, this sudden realization, this doesn't have anything to do with someone's recently celebrated birthday, does it?
Turning 30 has just made me consider what's important. Do you know what I mean?
I guess so.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Fuchsia Flamingo proudly presents your entertainment for this evening. Now, please give a warm welcome for luscious Lucy Love.
Now that little item looks familiar. It's the brooch and scarf I found in Malloy's room. Leach must have returned it to its rightful owner, I guess. Nice to meet you, Emily.
Simple thoughts and dirty love takes a pounding from above.
You were married before, right? You never talk about it.
Oh, it's more like the Inquisition than a marriage. People tell me to go to hell. I tell them I've already been there.
Well, would you ever try it again? I mean, with someone new.
Boy, Louie was right. This girl is a knockout. Maybe a little heavy on the makeup, but still, whoa. Man, I gotta find a way to ask her some questions about her boyfriend, Malloy. Unfortunately, Leach hasn't taken his eyes off me since I came in. Maybe Chelsea could distract Leach for a minute, and then I could... No. She probably wouldn't understand why I wanted to meet Emily in her room.
Paging Mr. Murphy, do I need to repeat the question?
Huh? No. You were talking about marriage? Would I do it again?
Well,
Simple thoughts and dirty love
Yeah, I might if I thought it was the right
takes
thing
a
to do.
pounding from above. Getting caught on stormy nights, naughty drinks and pillow fights.
Malloy must be some kind of dynamo if he can handle her. I'm gonna have to make my move pretty soon. As soon as Leech gives me an opening, I'll slip to her room.
You know, Tex, it's not polite to stare, especially at other women.
No, it's not like that, Chelsea. This woman might be tied to a case that I'm working on. I hope I get a chance to talk to her tonight.
So that's why you suggested that we come here tonight, right? You used me to get in here so that you could follow some damn lead?
Well, not for some damn lead. I wanted to take you out for your birthday. I just figured I could kill two birds with one stone.
Two birds?
Allow me to rephrase that.
No, you're not talking your way out of this one. I can't believe I ever thought you were anything but a self-centered creep.
Give me a chance to explain.
No, you know what? I'm not interested in talking to you. You know,
Listen.
I don't think this is gonna work. You know, we're friends, and I just think we better leave it like that.
Don't even think about leaving without paying for the drinks.
Why didn't you stop her? She owed half a tab.
Why don't you be a gentleman and pick up the tab?
Woman.
Come near me, no scream. I mean it.
Hold on. I just need to talk to you for a minute.
What do you want?
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm looking for Thomas Malloy.
I know you.
Have we met?
No, you're a detective, right? Listen, I have to get ready for my next set. Why don't you have a seat right over here? I've heard you can help people.
I do my best.
You think you can help me?
That depends on the problem.
I think someone's gonna murder me.
Why would you think that?
It started a couple days after Thomas left. I got a weird call. Someone asking where Thomas had gone. I told them I didn't know, and they hung up. A couple days later, I found a note in my room. After I read it, I was so scared. I told Gus, he told me not to worry about it. I was just some freak who gets off on scaring women. But I know it's not like that. It's serious.
Oh, this sounds like something the police ought to handle.
Gus says he'll protect me. He doesn't want the police or anyone else taking care of me. I know he means well. But sometimes... But he's always been so good to me. I don't know what to do.
I'll need to take a look at the note, if you still got it.
I do. But I tore it up after I read it. I was gonna throw it away, but I decided to save it and give it to the police.
Good girl. Now, have you received any calls or messages like this since then?
No. But it's like someone's watching me.
I'll check that out. By the way, did you tell me your real name?
Emily. Emily Sue Patterson.
Listen, Emily, I'll do what I can. But you gotta promise me that you'll tell me everything about Dr. Malloy.
Well, that's probably fair. I think I can trust you. Why are you looking for him?
Actually, I was hired by a friend of his to find him.
Hey, Emily, you're on it. What the hell are you doing in here?
Gus, it's okay. He just came up for an autograph picture. I'll be right
Get the photo
down.
another time. Get the hell out.
We were done anyway. Good night, Lucy.
Don't bother going back to your table. Just keep on walking right out of my club. If I see the flamingo again, I'll break your legs.
Well, my bar tab's on the table. Guess that means the drinks are on you. Night, Leech. Thinking about Chelsea and the way we left things last night. Should I call her and apologize again? Let her cool off for a while. And maybe I've blown it with her for good. Small consolation is I got into the Flamingo, spoke to Emily, and have the note she gave, which I'm hoping will give me a new lead locating the boy.